Hello, I'm back with my next 2 Point Campus playthrough and working on Pizza Lanatera, and finally learned how to pronounce it properly. It's gastronomy. So, kind of like astronomy, but gastronomy. So, hopefully I don't screw that up too much in this video. In the last one, I did a few things. I'll just go over that as we're loading. So, we're going to go to load game, hit up my new game here. So, in the last one, I finished year 2. I took on funny business as a course, so I just have to get some science labs built in, build another, I think, lecture hall, and work on probably another cooking or one of the savory kitchens. So that's pretty much where we are today. I have to build. I think I left it off at 16 students for funny business. It's going to be a new course, and up to 24 for gastronomy. So that's where we are, and here we go. No, we're not continuing on Milton. Or we're not starting Milton. I think that is the robotics one. Let's actually quickly check that. So Milton is over here. Hallowed Grounds. I think this is actually the one where you start working on training knights and everything. So that's going to be a little bit away. But yeah, right now we're still working on Piazza Lanatra. Milton is actually one of the ones from 2 Point Hospital where I think when you take over that one, it's a little bit harder of a course, or a little bit harder of a level in 2 Point Hospital. So I think they're keeping some of the names and just kind of continuing on from that. But we're going to continue on with Piazza Lanatra. So I did pick up a few things, just kind of reading about the game, and we'll see how I implement them in my game playing here. And hopefully I can get through and get the 2 stars and then work towards the 3 stars. I remember in the last level I got 2 and 3 both in one playthrough. So yep, 2.
Frequently asked questions.
Just need to get the hygiene level up, campus level up, and the county cook-off. So money's a little bit tight. I think what I'm gonna do, and I did do I think a little bit of work between where I finished recording last time and where I started. So we do have the 2 science labs, we have a lecture theater, and the bathrooms, and a staff room. So I think I actually set this up last time, and okay, that's pretty good. So all we have to do is get the hygiene level up, the campus level up a little bit more, and hire a funny business teacher. So we'll do that now. Actually, we can't do that now. There's no teachers ready to go yet. But we haven't started the year as far as I know. I don't think we need any more assistance. Let's see. For maintenance, iron bladder. So that one's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, it's really important that the references are pretty good. Stuff like weak bladder, stuff like bottomless pit, gross, and slug movement. You definitely want to avoid getting those. So yeah, this guy's kind of a terrible hire. He gets thirsty easily, and he has to go to the bathroom more. So we're just gonna dismiss him. So we have one person that's rapid and one person that has an iron bladder. I think we're gonna go with the rapid one, and just put that there. So there were 24 new students coming in. 8, 16, 24. And then if we have to build another savory kitchen or sweet kitchen, we can do that. I did set up some templates. I'm going to quickly show them off now. I'm not actually going to put them in, but I kind of went overboard. So if you're later in the level, you kind of want to maximize what you put in. So the dormitory is the one that I have there. I labeled them a bit better. So this one holds 110 students. That's the one that you see way over here. So I did waste kind of a lot of space in this. I might end up redoing this template. But dormitory 7 one seems a little bit more sane. Definitely not going to be buying that right now, but it holds 70 students. It has 4 of the love beds and some walls set up. I don't know for sure if you can set posters up on the the fake walls that you put there. But yep, so that's my 70 dormitory. So I think next time I do a level, I'll probably do this one first, just because I don't need 110 students. I could do 2 of these for, well, I don't know. Not sure about that. Anyway, so that's the big student lounge. I can't say I'm really happy with this one either. This is the other one I put down. Um, it does feel like a lot of wasted space, and it only houses 15 students. So I might have to work on getting that a little bit more efficient. What else? So yeah, this is where I really went overboard. So I don't even have. I made this kind of in my main game, but I have a whole bunch of the speakers all around the side, and a few of the mouth to text things there. Those add 4% learning power, and the speakers add 3%. So altogether, this one would hold 56 additional learning power. So I guess if you're really trying to improve your students' grades, that's a good one. I also made a library. This one's from the wizarding level. So the bookcase is there. Each add 5% learning power, and the big library adds 8. Um, I would say if you're going to do something like this, you kind of want to customize it so that the bookshelves that are there with all the money bags on them, you could just swap out for whatever the courses you're working on for that level. So this one was wizardry and dark arts, and in this level they'd be pretty useless. So we're going to be doing funny business and gastronomy, so we don't need that one. There's a private tuition room that I made. It has you can actually pick 2 things. They both have the same amount of learning power, 4% I think it is. So you can choose either the bookshelf or the mini bookshelf. They're the same to unlock and the same cost, but the mini one you can stick more against the wall. So if I were gonna do the big bookshelves, I'd only be able to fit 4 on there, but I can fit 5 in this one of the little ones. So altogether, it's 58% additional learning. So that's the private tuition, library, lecture theater, and that was basically it. So those are the templates I have. I haven't really made a template for the bathroom or the other ones that don't really have additional learning or anything like that. Just because, I don't know, I think you kind of customize it level to level and how much space is there. So you don't know how much you have to work with. So we want to get our hygiene up a little bit before we resume. So let's just quickly check here. So hygiene, things look pretty clean. I could use some more of the hand sanitizers. So we're going to put some of those around before we resume. So the hand sanitizers are, there they are. I could have sworn I picked them as favorites, but if I didn't, I have now. Alright, let's put one, one there beside the sign. One here beside the love trumpet. One beside the students' union. We have one outside the bathroom, so there's plenty of hygiene stuff there. Hygiene for the students looks pretty good. I think what we'll also do is just hire another janitor, just to make sure that the place looks clean, and put a couple garbage bins around. 2, 3 garbage bins. Yep, 3 garbage bins there, and let's put one beside the bookcase, one beside the dormitory, and one outside the bathroom. And we have one inside the bathroom, and there we go. Hopefully this gets these slobs up to date a little bit, up to snuff. Okay, so that should work on that. That should improve the hygiene. Campus level, we definitely have to improve that a bit. We can do that by, let's see, add more buildings and facilities, employ a bigger, more qualified facility, and house a greater number of Learn Ed students. So when we start the new year, we're going to get more students in. Currently, there's 35 students in, and I think we're taking 20, maybe another 30 as well. So we're not going to worry about running out of room for the dormitory. And if we do, we can always add another one and put it in here. So we want to make sure that there's as little room to travel as possible. Or, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so finish courses. Yeah, we're getting 24 and 16, 34. So 40 students altogether. So we're still quite good as far as students. That should bump our campus level up quite a bit. And the average hygiene level, we'll see when we get there. Yeah, I don't know if I covered this before, but each bed houses 5 students. I'm not sure if there's if the other bed adds more, the love bed, because it does take up more space, but it does have extra bonuses to it as well. It doesn't say for sure. Let's see. See if maybe just clicking on it gives some info. Nope. No, it doesn't say if the extra beds add anything. I think it's just... Okay, so at least this one says that it does 1 bed per 5 students, and this one says nothing of the sort. So you guess you kind of have to just take it on faith. So hygiene's good, that's good. And, oh, funny business teacher. That we have to wait for. So let's see if we can get one in before the year starts. I think the last one was gross and weak bladder. That's why I ended up dismissing him. But we're going to hire one more janitor, actually. So iron bladder. That one's okay, but not great. And this one is not good at all. So we're going to go with the iron bladder guy. I just have him clean up that. Now, we still need a teacher. Keep forgetting to change the speed every time I log in. Okay, so we do have a funny guy, squeaky clean, and weak bladder. Well, I want to start the year, so let's get him in. Let's get him for the... It says... Teacher cannot work in science lab. Okay, I know that there's no funny room. Well, let's see if maybe we get another teacher that can work in the science lab. 5 days, 4, 3, 2...
The library is not your home, nor your home a library.
And he's no good. Alright, well, we're just going to start the course and just see where we go. Alright, so right now our campus level's 10. We'll see when the year starts. You can see that it's already going up quite a bit because we're adding 40 new students, so that's going to bump it up really quickly. Hygiene level went up.
Taking students for funny business.
So we want to get 2 stars, so what we're going to do is quickly set up the schedule and try and do the county cook-off. 3 gastronomy students, 3 level 3 course, so we're well above that. Let's quickly see if we have students at level 8s. So we can do that by going into our student menu. And let's see. Year 3. Okay, so. Yeah, we have quite a few students at level 9, 10, and 11. 1 at level 11. So we should have no problem winning the campus cook-off. And we'll get rid of the hygiene appearance indicator there. And then just quickly set that up. So we should have no trouble winning. We get 6 Kudosh and 3,000 Sims. Sims? And yeah, best to book it as soon as possible. Win that. And what do these people want? They want a smoothie kiosk still. We don't have enough of that. Funny film. Yeah, we'll set that up and then we'll keep them pretty happy for a while. So 20% increased happiness. Alright, that's good. We did book it, right? Okay, why did it... I thought I booked it. Okay. Well, that's booked, so happiness is going to be good. And... yeah, we might as well book a SU party. So, their movement's going to be up, their happiness is going to be up. They're going to be very pleased students. And we're down to 13,000.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
Yeah, this library is 44,000. The template one that I made was... what was it? Ooh, 86,000. Okay, so definitely a lot more expensive. Well, I don't have nearly that much right now. But our students are doing good. Hygiene is good. Level 5 club, so... I guess it really doesn't hurt to put both clubs down. So we have the sleeping club and... do we have the power walking club? No, just the sleeping one. Clubs. Oh, I guess I didn't put a power walking club down. Oh well. So let's put that down now.
If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Alright, so the hygiene is still good. Let's get some speed walkers going. And do we have anybody in... okay, so they're using this right now for the cooking, but they can also use it soon for the funny business. Yeah, I think we won't really have much trouble getting to 2 stars. We're almost there. Yeah, it is building up, and we will be putting in some new rooms soon. We're definitely going to want to add another lecture hall, especially if we go into the next year. Alright, so we won the cook-off, and that bumped up our Kudosh a tiny bit. And people are joining the Power Nap Club. Let's put... oops,
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
let's put another Power Walking Club over on this side of the aisle. And just get them... I don't want to put it right next to it, but I do want to put it pretty close. So let's put it right in the middle of these 2 doors. And that should be good. Yeah, I like the speed walking track. It just looks like one of those race tracks I had as a kid where you just put the cars on and they had a little automatic motor. At half the time, the car just went right off the track because there was nothing actually keeping it on. Plus, you were kids and you didn't really care about staying on the track. It's just like, how fast can the car go? So fast it flies off. At least that's what I did as a kid. Maybe it's not the same for everybody. Alright, so we won. We got 3,000 Sims and 6 Kudosh. Speed walking sign. Alright, so I can put 2 of those down. Clear that off. And we can put a hot dog kiosk down. I'm going to put that one between the 2 buildings. I want to put the hot dog kiosk there. And let's see if I can unlock the sushi or smoothie kiosk. Nope, not yet. So 100 Kudosh for that. We need a recipe station. Yeah, I think for these classes, it's probably best not to bother putting everything in at the beginning because, I mean, we're in year 2 and they're finally asking for a recipe station. So it's not like they need it right off the bat. So just kind of keep, unless it's something that requires Kudosh, which sometimes they do, but luckily this one's one of those times. And speed walking sign, we're going to put a few of those around. So we want 1. We don't really need 1 there. Let's put 1 outside. 2. Let's put 1 near the little garden area I have here. I'm thinking right in the corner of the sidewalk there, and then one over in the second hall. So this hall is not really all that occupied, not really that interesting yet, but it's going to be the funny business wing. And I think in the second year, when you start getting higher level for funny business, then you get a specialized classroom. But until then, we don't really need it. So now we just need to get our campus level up. We need another librarian, so let's hire that. Specialize in just library people. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so it said library 2. That is over here? No. Where's the second library? I think I only have one library. Maybe it's because I deleted it and made one. No, that's library 1. Where is library 2? Oh well. They'll figure it out. Alright, so we have a little bit of a lineup here for the mixing station, so let's just copy a mixing station. That way they don't have to wait. And make that a little bit better. And let's hire one more janitor, just so that the place stays clean. I like the maintenance people. And he's squeaky clean, so there's a good guy. Alright, so we're almost at campus level 12, so we're going to hit that before we even get halfway through this year. Oh, counting sheep. Okay, so we can... Do we want to unlock that? Not quite yet. Yeah, I don't really... you know what? The club item is much better. So, I can always add more food. And let's put the counting sheep one centered with the outside here. Ooh, I forgot how expensive they are. So 10,000 sims for that. And let's put a nice big one kind of centered with the room here. It looks pretty even. You can use the control to make it a free movement when you're placing items down. And I guess if you're really a pro player, then you definitely want to do that because it makes you get the max amount of room. You can actually set that when you're placing items to, let's see here. No, I don't need another dormitory. Okay, so if you want to put items down... Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can set to free placement. And I think that auto sets it from then on in. No, it doesn't. Okay, so you can either hold down control and move it or select the free placement. Otherwise, it's just going to by default snap to grid. And we don't need another love trumpet, so... Alright. There's no queue for that yet. Let's see, what can we add? Let's copy the savory, or the sweet kitchen, just to try and bump our campus level up.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
And we are so close to level 12. What can we add? Nothing quite yet. We could always add another private tutor room. So I'm gonna put that one. Oh, good, we get 2 stars. Yes, 2 stars. Romantic film unlocked. Ripped cords. So we're definitely gonna need the next celebrity cook-off. That's gonna be our goal for the 3 stars. And romantic film, ripped cords, and celebrity cook-off. Oh, 150 Kudosh. We can actually unlock the smoothie vendor now. So we're going to continue. We don't need to put this down yet. So we need 25 students. So we're not going to be able to really hit 3 stars until the start of year 4. Yeah, year 4. And B, that's not going to be too hard to hit. 20 personal. So 3 stars is actually really easy. What do we need for the celebrity cook-off? I don't think we're going to do it this time. Yeah, so we need level 5 gastronomy. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to wait to year 4 for the 3-star event. So I'm probably going to go to the end of this year for this video and just try and really build up the money. But yeah, we can finally unlock the smoothie kiosk. And we're going to put that right next to the hot dog vendor. And we only really need one of those at the time being. We're going to hire another assistant to try and work them. So we don't need a library person. Comic timing. Let's go with Happy Thoughts and see if this guy's any good. Okay, he is good. He's rapid, he moves faster than most. So we're going to have him working the 2 kiosks there. We don't need a Roma. Now they want the other 2 vendors. That's 200 more Kudosh. So you guys aren't getting that anytime soon. And clean plates. I think we can hit that pretty easily. And accept 15 more Kudosh. Let's quickly check and see if there's anything unlocked yet. Nope, nothing unlocked there. Alright. So the main thing now is just to keep building up our little hall here. Yeah, as you can see, most of the levels you don't have to unlock all the plots because, I mean, I'm going to hit 3 stars probably like midway through next year. And I'm not really going to have to do another full year, but yeah, I like doing that just to work on getting students up and build up the campus a little bit more. But it's good to have a pretty good campus just because if you ever need to go back and you want to make it so that you're getting points towards more of the Kudosh for your career goals, you don't want to have to rebuild the entire level. So, funny business, we already have 29 out of 100. And gastronomy, yeah. So 1,000 is the next mark for 75 Kudosh. But yeah, you wouldn't want to have to put that course down in every level, especially in later levels. The one that I'm really having trouble with is the wizardry and dark arts, because that one I'm actually running out of plots. So the spell rooms have to be a minimum of 6x6. And you actually have to extend it because the teaching requirement thing that they put in the middle of the room is huge for those, so you don't have any room to put anything off to the side really for those. So yeah, that's the one that I'm having a lot of trouble with right now. No, we can't unlock that. I don't remember having this much trouble with Kudosh before. And no, we don't really need a crescent bench. So we're just going to reject that one. Alright, so they need quite a few mixing benches, so we're going to put one more of those down, just so that they are maintaining those high grades. We're not going to have any slackers here. So I think we'll probably nail this one pretty easily, gastronomy opening day.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Yeah, now we're starting to see the money come in a lot. It's always the first and a little bit of the second year that's the hardest. But once you get through those, it's just, I mean, 139 profit. And right now I don't really have much that I need to spend it on. Let's just see what some of these students want. Okay, they're doing fine there. Let's actually check their current happiness level. So the students are happy. This one... I don't see any in the red, so students are good, the teachers are good. What else can we check? Energy. Okay, so I don't really see much issue. Some of these are red, but lots of toilets. So we do have plenty of toilets. We could probably add another set of toilets and put that a little bit over here. That way it's takes care of that. So we're gonna have toilets, and we're gonna put a few more food vendors. So even though they can go to the bathroom in a much closer place, we want to make sure that they are constantly fed and fattened. Not so we can eat them or anything, because we're not witches like from Hansel and Gretel. But we just want to make sure that they don't have anything to really complain about. Alright, so he's tired. Well, there's not much I can do. Like, I do have the sleep clubs all over the place. Maybe I can add a few more of the club sleep items. So we have... Let's put another one of these waning moons and put it... Let's put it close to this door. Alright, so... Yep, that's pretty centered. Okay, so we have the counting sheep 1, 2, and 3 over here. The power nap club is working, so they shouldn't really be, like, tiredness shouldn't really be a big issue. But I'm also going to hire one more assistant to work the vendor 1 over here. Now, 2 negative traits, we don't want that. And 2 negative traits, we don't want that either. So maybe timing. Yes, 2 positive traits. Alright, so we do have enough genders, so let's see if we can make use of that. So food should not be a big issue. Energy kind of is, but... Oh, chopping station. Alright, so we do need a chopping station. Let's get that down quickly so that the students stay positive. There we go. Alright, so the chopping station's on. Don't need to see the statements. Opening day reports. We have 2 more gastronomy applicants. Okay. And yeah, we do have the money to do another event, so let's do that. And this increases our movement and happiness for 30 days, so go for it.
Janitor needed in student union.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that we can really do in this year is just make sure that the grades are up. I see some people are hitting level 13, so when we finally do the celebrity cook-off in year 4, I hope, then we're really going to have no trouble winning that, and that'll be 3 stars, but it looks like for this one, I'm not finishing until the 4th year of students. But hopefully that gets me a little bit closer to getting some more career goals. Health inspection results. So the healthiness isn't great, but the environment is good. So the main thing is to... in later levels, you definitely want to trade off for some of the kiosks over the vending machines. But seeing as how we can't really unlock those yet, not much we can do. So those take 100.
To set reminders.
So why is there a line when we have 3 mixing stations, you morons? Alright, so this one is a B. This is an A. So we are definitely running out of space in this hallway. But it shouldn't be that much of an issue. And we actually can extend this out a little bit, so we could put another savory kitchen in here with a little bit of creativity. So let's do that now. Okay, so the savory kitchen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6. So I made them pretty big. Let's see. So that's 6. Let's extend it all the way out. And if we do that, then let's make it like that, and then we'll get rid of that tree. And then when that's built, we're gonna put this lecture hall up here, and then put another savory kitchen down there, and maybe fit in a sweet kitchen if we're lucky. So yeah, we're gonna sell those items, unpause, let them do the construction.
Not a belief system.
Okay, so pick that up, move that out of the way first, and then pick up this room. Okay. So, I'm actually going to make it so it's just one space. You don't always need two spaces, it's just when it starts getting a little bit cluttered, you might want to concern yourself with that. Actually, I might as well leave two spaces because I don't think I can really do much with this area here. In fact, I might end up trimming it back a little bit. I think I ended up overshooting there. So, we're going to put the shoe one right back here. And we're going to copy our basic savory kitchen. And put that here. Do I want it here? Let's put it... yeah, like that. Okay, that should be fine. And then let's just trim some of this back. So if you right click, it does use the subtract one. Just so that it's a little bit of a shortcut I use a lot. Okay, so now we don't have to worry too much about them just wandering into this empty space. You want as little empty space as possible, but you also want to fill up the space that you do have with at least something for them to do. So let's put a couple picnic tables here. 1, 2, 3, and let's put in a coffee kiosk and a hot dog. Where did it go? Huh. Okay, that's weird. Why is it blocked? Okay, let's try putting it against this wall then. Okay, there we go. So we've got that there. Let's put a garbage bin beside there for the janitors, and let's add a little bit of entertainment because we need to make sure that these students stay entertained. So we'll put in 2 machines, a water cooler next to the vendor. Not too close, otherwise the guy's not going to be able to get in. And let's put a bench here. And let's put in another little item. So, let's see, we'll put in the chef's table right there, so that's the first thing they see when they come out. And a bookcase. I don't really like where I can put it here. Let's put it... nah, I don't like the idea of a bookcase. Okay, so instead of the bookcase, what we're going to do is Fountain of Knowledge. There we go. That's a nice little item. It's a bit expensive, but it really adds quite a bit to the place, and it doesn't have to be maintained. And so we have food. What we need is a drink station. Now we have drink stations right there, so we don't need another one of those. Oh, hygiene. You got to make sure the hygiene stays good. Oh, 2 students need a science station. Okay, so science station. Okay, so we'll just put one of these in here. The door is there, so we want it so it's fairly close to the door, but it doesn't necessarily have to be right up against the wall. So we're going to put the science station right here, so there's plenty of room for the students to use it. And if we have to add anything else against the wall, we have plenty of room. Forget it. Let's just move it towards the wall. There we go, right in the corner. Okay, so we have a science station good. Yeah, they're still asking for the kiosk, but I don't have enough for those yet. So you guys are out of luck. All right,
it doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus
what is the
facilities.
hygiene like over here? I don't really have anything hygiene based over here, so let's put one by the bathroom, one by this science center, and one in front of the lecture hall. So they have plenty of hygiene hand sanitizers. That's good. So I have a garbage bin out here. I don't think I do, so let's put one there and one there. So let's get them actually cleaning up after themselves a little bit. Okay, so this year is actually going pretty good. So there's 75 students on campus, 5 out of 20 personal chef goals, and we're sitting at a B. Okay. So there's no queue yet for that. We can have up to 2 assistants in here.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
I'm actually going to copy the library over and put the science stuff in the other one instead of the gastronomy. So that doesn't leave a lot of space. I think I'm going to put that one over here. And if I turn it that way, yeah, a little bit of kind of make it more maze-like. So we have that. Now we want to remove the 2 gastronomy stations. And do we have the science ones? So, scientography. Is there funny business ones? I'm going to quickly check that. Yep, funny business. And we can't afford it. It takes 100 Kudosh. So what we can do is let's put the gastronomy ones back for the time being. Just so that they at least get the learning power. And then if they ask for the funny business ones, we can at least put those back in. So I had gastronomy here. And here. And let's put one more in. So the room prestige level is 6. It holds up to 14 people. It'll only have 1 librarian, but at least the people over here can use it. And let's put a little bit of hygiene and stuff around here to make this area a bit more interesting. So, let's see. I think the 2 of the vending machines. Instead of a water cooler, let's go with a love trumpet, a bench, and what do we have for the speed walking? Okay, so that, and let's put another speed walking recruitment right in front of this window. This I'm going to alter just a touch because there's not much I can do with this one at the time being. I could put... No, I don't need another bathroom. Although the janitors have to get on this. So let's hire one more janitor quickly and he can clean this up. Oh, good. He's a quick one. Okay, so he can clean that toilet. And let's resume. Boy, I pause this game a lot, don't I? But I guess that's just the way I end up playing. It's pretty much how you do any of these games, if you can pause it and get all that stuff done. Especially if you're on the fastest speeds. So. Hygiene is going up and down. I just saw it jump up a little bit, but then it just went right back down to 66, now 67. While we're waiting, I'm going to put another door here. That way, if I do get the building over on this side, then I don't have to worry about doing that later. And maybe one more janitor. No, don't want you. Rapid is good. Squeaky clean. Bottomless pits. No, don't want you. Squeaky clean. Iron bladder. Gross. Nope. Definitely don't want you. Let's go with rapid or squeaky clean. Let's go with squeaky clean. There we go. So you can make sure that area is clean. Hygiene is good. Students' grades are pretty good, I think. Oh, what does this guy want? F. So, I think we're going to hire one more funny student person because we don't have anybody actually tutoring. So 2 negative is not good. Bin blindless, not good. Bottomless and weak bladder. Rapid and dry mouth. But we don't want that guy. I guess we can go with this one. So Thirsty's not too bad of an option. But we're going to do that, and we're going to copy a private tuition room and put it over here as well. So if we put it there, That lines up and leaves quite a bit of space for the shoe. And, yep, campus level's 14. Alright, so we should have enough to get... So I think our gastronomy is at level 5, or level 4. So we only need one more level to do it. Okay, so... It's just funny business that doesn't seem to be doing too well. So I think what we're going to do is hire another one when we can. Another funny business teacher. And that way they can do the... Like, they can teach the students a little bit better. Because right now we don't have very good funny business students. Okay, cooking station. Can go in... I think it was this kitchen. Let's just double check that. So it has to go into the sweet kitchen. Okay. Let's put you right there. Okay. Yep, so when I get 100 Kudosh, I have a few options. I can either get the funny business station, or... Are these guys all failing? You guys all suck, dunderheads.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Alright, so we have 2 funny business teachers. Iron Bladder and a really terrible one. So we're gonna go with the Iron... Yeah. Iron Bladder one.
End of year is approaching.
Okay, so
it's too late
I'm
to
gonna
start
add
trying.
one more. There we go. Because we really want to get their grades up and make sure that they don't fail out of the year. Yeah, with 16 students for funny business, and they're not really using this hall too much yet, but I don't blame them. It already looks a little bit boring. So another statement.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next
Okay, so
year.
second year, or third year's done. So before we do that, let's just quickly check here. So the statement is good. Our tuition fees, we're definitely well ahead in terms of profits. We can't set up a funny film because if the year's over, it doesn't run during the time between the years. Okay, so we should be able to get plenty of students. Our main goal anyway is gastronomy. So let's just view those awards. Oh, 2 failed out? I didn't even know. Probably the funny business ones. Okay, so this is the first time I've had students fail out. That'll teach me to really not pay much attention to funny business. But 23 graduating, 50 continuing, and 73. So, King of Hearts. Well, that's good. 2 clubs, 58 students in clubs. So yeah, the clubs definitely are a good perk to have. So I guess it doesn't really benefit too much to have just one club. So put as many clubs as you need to in a level, and at least not as far as I know. So we got 10, 20, 30 more Kudosh. Yeah, we did okay. I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed that we had 2 students fail out. That's not good. But we can manage the course, and we can get gastronomy up to 4. So we didn't exactly hit the mark for hitting level 5 for gastronomy. It's a little bit disappointing, but we get 30 students. We don't want 30. That's not really a good number. So we're going to reset that to defaults. And so we definitely want a multiple of 8s. We can get... Let's try and get 32 students in for gastronomy. Okay, so that's good. 32. So, actually, is this the total students altogether? Okay, so I guess this is just what we have now, and this is what we'll be taking in. So We want 32 students. We get that by doing that one. Okay, so we need at least 4 savory kitchens. And since we didn't quite hit it, so we need 35. We could upgrade funny business. But I don't think funny business is really a focus for this. So we want to get to the next star for gastronomy first. And yeah, we're definitely going to stick with just upgrading gastronomy. And I think we will work a little bit in the first year for this video and probably finish off year 4. So we're going to need 1 more lecture theater. And we're going to put the other lecture theater. We could probably extend this out, I think. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5 by 5. So if we make this 5 more. And then we move this back 2 spots. Then we can put the lecture hall. No, we actually need a spot for them to go. So we'll have to make that 6 by 5. And if we move the door out there, so then we can move this back. Now, what is this X? I've never actually seen this before. Okay, so he's one of the ones that failed. Funny business. So I guess that's the failure, and that's the failure. Well, that's a shame. You guys really bombed out. But we can pick this up and move this back 2 spaces, and then copy this one over here. Okay.
The academic year
So let's
is
get that done
now
before
over.
starting the next year. Now. Yep, so that looks good. And then we can add stuff here if we need to. So we have all the lecture theaters we need. We can put some kind of entertainment in here. Kiosk is probably not a good idea, but we can put in a love trumpet. Nah, let's put a water cooler. You don't want to put a love trumpet next to a bathroom. That's not where you want to profess your love for somebody. At least that's my opinion. Bathrooms don't really scream romance. But we can put one near the student dorm. So we got a love trumpet there. And we have plenty of love trumpets around. And might as well put a water cooler, just for the heck of it. And maybe 2 picnic tables. And a bench near the door. Alright, so this is looking a bit better. Actually, before I do start, what does the second level gain? So, if you were to upgrade funny business, how many students would I take in? I could take in 24, 23. I think 23 is a good number to go with. So, if we do that, then yeah. I think we're actually going to upgrade funny business as well, and then just hope that we get at least 35 points, which we should. Okay, so we have 2. We're going to need a 3rd science center. So we're going to put that one. Where's the door? I don't really like the door there, but if I do put it on this side, there we go. Okay, so that's good there. And we have a student or a staff lounge. What we want is something for the students. So we already have a bathroom over there. We already have a private tuition room. Let's add one more private tuition room and just put it on this side. And let's flip it so that it's like that. And then we're going to save that, and we're going to put in the power nap club. So, or maybe we won't. Huh. Okay, it doesn't fit. At least not there anyway. So what we can do is just put it right there. And then we will put a fancier sleep one, and we'll put that. This is not lined up well. That looks better. I think that looks even. No, not quite. So let's see. Okay, well, that's as close as it's going to get, I think. Okay, so that looks at least a little bit better. Okay, so just need to start the new year and start the new year. There we go. So we hit the students on campus easily. We just need to get our chef goals up and win the celebrity cook-off, which we're not going to be able to do. Yeah, see. Can't schedule it because we require astronomy at level 5.
The end of
That's
year
unfortunate.
results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Okay. We do have 130. So let's schedule that funny film. Schedule that event. Book
Students
it.
should check in
And
before trying to
we
learn.
can either get the crazy taxi, the veggie kiosk, or the ramen. Well, they're college students, so let's go with the ramen. Because I remember when I was going to college, it's like you basically eating on a budget, and that becomes one of your closest friends as far as food goes. So we have the 2 kiosks there. I think I want to put the other one over closer to this thing, closer to the fountain. So let's line that up so that the actual kiosk is right aligned with the squares here, and they have plenty of room to stand.
Welcome to the start of a new year.
So I don't see our gastronomy students really having much trouble. It's just the funny business ones. And the last time going through this level, I think instead of doing funny business, I did more VR and Scientography. So this is the first time actually having the funny business course. So I guess there's no other room for the funny business. Nope. And the cheesy goblin, who cares? So yeah, the students are doing quite well. There's a hell of a lot of them. 113. So I think we are actually going to need another dorm, which means let's buy this property here. And we have 80,000. So yeah, we're going to buy the plots with buildings and then just extend it out as we need. So this is where our other dorm is going to go, and I'm just going to use the other template that I have that's a lot smaller, because we don't need a big one again.
Asked questions. No,
Plus we're going to need more, another bathroom and a little bit more as far as the gastronomy and everything goes. Oh, what is this? Okay, so let's just put that over to that side.
The campus is expanding. Even more
So
than
we can't
usual.
afford the template that I have, because the template is 49,000. So what I'm going to do is just take out a loan, because, I mean, I'm going to get the money back pretty soon. They want a speed wheel. I don't think I have the Kudosh to get that yet. But anyway, let's go for the loan first. So the loan was... No, not that one. Oh, this thing. Loans. So, yep, let's take out a $100,000 loan. Ah, I didn't realize I took out a loan before. Oh well. So, let's get that. Let's get our other dormitory down. It's a much smaller one, but it has everything that we need. And the door is... There's 2 doors there. So, let's put you here. What is wrong with it? I seem to get this error a lot when I'm using templates. Okay, so I think it was just the window, but there's times that sometimes that error appears above the bed, and it's hard to tell what is really the issue, but a lot of times it just lets you sell for $0 and that's it. Right, so yeah, everything is going, so we do have a dorm here, and they have a room here, so we want to get probably another set of showers. So we're just going to copy the shower room, because the shower rooms aren't really all that expensive. And we're going to put the shower room right across from the dormitory. So we want... Yeah, we don't really need 2 spaces out. I'm actually tempted to maybe just get rid of that door and just have the one to kind of save on space. So we're going to put that there, sell the invalid items, which I think is just a window, get rid of this door, save, and then pick that up and move that closer. Alright, so the shower's as close as it gets to the dormitories. There's only 1 entrance, but I don't think a lot of these rooms really need 2 anyway. We are going to copy another bathroom and put the bathroom close to the door here. Or no, I should actually put the bathroom on the far side because they just have to go take a quick hop, skip, and jump across. So we want to put the... Yeah, I think here is good. Let's leave it at 2 squares. And then I want to copy a lecture hall. And put the lecture hall... Okay, why can't I put it here? I guess the door is just a little bit too close. So I'm going to put it here for the time being. And move the door up 2 squares. And then put the lecture hall in there. There we go. Now it fits. All you have to do is just manipulate reality. So we're going to copy... Oh, we can't copy that yet, so we don't have enough for that one. Or that one. Okay, well, at least we have the startings, and then we can start setting everything up for the next area. I don't get why there's a queue for the mixing bowls when there's 3 stations here. Come on, you guys. Why is hygiene a big problem? There's so many things around.
But not socially optional.
I thought I saw the guy stinking a second ago. Oh well. Okay, so let's actually quickly check how our students are doing. So our lowest grades are funny business 3 Fs and some Ds. What is with the funny business students? They are just doing so terribly. Do I need another tutor? So there's only the 1 building for funny business. And it's just the science ones. But is there something that I'm supposed to put in? So it says science lab takes gastronomy and funny business. Okay, maybe I need another assistant in the library then. Okay, this guy didn't blindness, but he has level 6 library, which is pretty good. Lollygagger. I really don't like the Lollygagger seed if they do have a good trait. So let's just quickly check specifically library people. Nope, he's terrible, so let's go with the level 6 guy. Okay, and maybe another funny business teacher. Weak bladder, no good. Gross, definitely no good. Bottomless pit, only 1 negative traits. I guess we'll go with this guy here. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do for the funny business then, because the funny business guys are just doing so terribly. And the only thing I can think is that... Okay. We have 113 students, we have 34 rooms, average level is 4.4, qualification level 1.6, a lot of staff. The only thing I don't really know a lot about is the funny business. The funny business, they're just not doing well. Oh well. Funny business isn't really the goal of this anyway. It's chefs.
No urinating on campus
Okay,
facilities.
so we have 70,000 now, so let's copy the gastronomy lab and put that... Okay, so we don't want to waste all that space. Let's put... Yeah, there's no point in having it like that either, so let's go and put you there, and maybe put the other savory kitchen. Yeah, if we put that there... No, I don't really like how it doesn't line up right, so... Okay, so that leaves room for something else if we need to. And then we can always just pick up the bathroom and move it over here. Okay, so if we do need to put anything else, we have plenty of room here to work with. So we can always add a library or another savory kitchen if we needed. And let's just check what some of these students are asking for. So, statements, cheesy gubbins, we always seem to hit that mark. Okay, so a student lounge party, let's schedule that in, book that event. They still want the veggie kiosk, more gastronomy students, and so we can't afford any of those as far as Kudosh. I know in my other game, I was at pretty low Kudosh for the beginning, and all of a sudden one level, like something happens, and I think I just hit so many achievements at once, where I'm at around 3,000 Kudosh, and it's just, there's not a shortage at all, it's just everything I need is there. Okay, so there's no queue for those. Why does it keep saying that there's an assistant required? So let's hire one more assistant then. No, I just don't like the gross people. Dry mouth is not bad, but gross and dry mouth. So yeah, there's no good librarians. Maybe there's a good. So let's start off. Let's see. Funny business. Nope. 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 Okay, so there's one good funny business teacher, and let's check out the chefs. So that's a pretty good one, except for the bin blindness. That one's okay. That one's pretty good. So we have two good chefs. Let's get those guys down. And so we have plenty of chefs. We have plenty of assistants, and let's get a really good janitor. So, iron bladder and gross, dry mouth and iron bladder. Not a lot of good choices as far as the janitors go, but we can definitely get rid of some. So, this one here, that's a lollygagger and gross. Let's reject him. Squeaky clean and bottomless pit. Iron bladder's fine, so let's just go with the one extra gin. Okay, so campus level 16. Doesn't tell us how many campus points we currently have, I don't think. Unless that's in campus management. Okay, so... Can't believe 2 students failed out. But we don't have any dropout warnings or anything right now, so I think that was just, you know, funny business kind of sucks at the beginning. Let's see, our teachers are happy. Okay, so I don't see how many campus points we currently have. And I'm not quite sure how to check that at the time. So the only thing I can think is to maybe upgrade some of these rooms here. Let's actually check out the loans. Okay, so 17,000. Let's just quickly get that repaid back, so we don't have to worry about that for the time being. And we don't need to take out another loan for now. But what can we add to some of these rooms? Okay. So there's the recommended ones. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, because we're stuck at B, is for some of these rooms that are looking a bit bare, we're just going to add some of the extra items. So we have washing station, put that... so these are all food prep type items. And then we'll put the washing station at the back. Okay, so... that increases the room prestige for that one. So we have a washing station, mixing station, chopping station. Let's add the recipe station and the cooking station. Okay, so that's good there. What can we add to the savory kitchen? No, don't select the... Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have 2 mixing stations. We need a... Let's get a washing station put in. Put it there. Recipe station. And a cooking station. Can it fit in? Yep. And a chopping station. Yeah, let's do a chopping station just in case. Okay, so hopefully that helps get their grades up a little bit. Because right now we're just stuck with them at... Okay, good, there we go, B+. That's all it was. The rooms weren't equipped enough, so I guess these items do have purpose.
Janitor needed.
Disregard my advice from earlier then, where just stick with the basics. Okay, good, we got a reward. So, private tuition, we have... Huh, I don't know what we actually accomplished there. But, students achieved it. So, now we have to get 1,000 more students in the private tuition. We haven't hit the chef's personal goals yet, but we're at 11 of 20, and this year is not even half over, so we're definitely going to hit 4-star or 3-star for year 4. It's just a matter of time.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Yeah. So this campus is looking pretty good. So, so there's a problem. Let's copy that. And maybe add some to this room too. There we go. Why there's gastronomy students in here is beyond me. And we don't have any way to upgrade these. I don't think you can even make the... No, you can't make the research room or the training room yet. So that unlocks at either level 2 or level 3 or level 4. So once you get that, you can start getting teachers to improve on the skills that they come with. And from what I read, one of the tips for this game is that in the long run, it's actually better to hire a teacher that has level 1 of a skill if you can, and just train them up, rather than hiring a teacher that has like level 7 of a skill and only training them 3. But the only trade-off is that you're going to have to hire more teachers to kind of take care of the students while the teacher is training up. So, all right, let's just get that crescent then. Or can we afford something else? So we got that. Yeah, I like the speed wheel more. The crescent bench does not look very good. So let's put one speed wheel there. Start putting some more stuff in this building here. And let's put one in our new building all the way over here. Let's put it closer to the door. Not quite at the door though. So there's a good spot. And can we put one anywhere in here? No, I don't want to put it too close to the other one. Can we put it outside? Yep, let's put one outside. There we go. Alright, so that looks good. Let's hire another assistant or two, just so that we can get people doing, like, using the vendors. So iron bladder, squeaky clean. Okay, there's a really good assistant. So we got one really good assistant, and what are the comic ones? No, he's really bad. He's not good. Okay, so the comic timing one, yeah. And the library ones, we have one rapid, one gross, and one really bad. So let's get rid of 2 of those, and there we go. And let's put down one more kiosk. Let's see. I like the hot dog one, but no, I don't want a ramen one right next to it. So we got coffee, and we got ramen noodles, and a hot dog one here.
Needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
So we are almost done year 3. Year 4. So this one we're actually going to take 5 years to finish. But it's been fun to see them all moving around like little ants, and so I purchased 3 plots, and I don't even think that I really needed a 3rd one. But there's plenty of room for the students. So 44 students assigned here, and 69 assigned there, for a total of 44 and 69. Wow, my brain's just not working right now. 113.
Students
Why was that so hard? I don't know.
Some grades are personal.
Yep, even though we took out the loan a little while ago, we've already got more than enough to pay it back easily. And what do we owe left on it? So, remaining, let's just pay that off now. Alright, so that took us down a bit, but we still have a few months to go, and we don't have anything that we really need to buy. Opening report, crescent bench, we don't really need, oh. Okay, so we can finally get the funny business one. Okay, so let's pause. Let's take that all the way over here. Alright, so now we can get rid of the gastronomy ones. Sell. There we go. Okay, it's sold for 5,000. It's weird how sometimes you get that little, I guess they're slightly used, so they go for a little bit less, but we are going to put you right there and you right there. So now, this is the funny business library, and we have the gastronomy one on the other side.
Spent on administrative bonuses.
But The music for this is actually not bad. I think at some point I'm going to do a 2-point hospital run as well, and just get that going alongside this, and just start working on uploading some more videos each week. Because why not? This is actually fun. I didn't think recording my gameplay would be so entertaining to me. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be year 5 that we go in. So 16 of 20, and we still have May, June, and July to get through, so this one is going to be really easy to get through, and looks like we have another achievement. Personal goals, so we've done 100 personal goals. So 50 more Kudosh, and we're good.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Microscope. Okay, we do have that. Where to put you, though? Okay. Let's move you to there. Pick you up and sell you, so we need a microscope. And there we go. Okay. Now copy that and put it right there. Okay. So the microscope can fit in, it's just a matter of moving the stuff a little bit over. And why are there gastronomy students in the science lab? I'm just gonna check something quickly while I have it paused. So, used on a range of courses. Used on a range of courses. Okay, so the VR lab and the science lab, I guess it doesn't hurt to have some of those in each one. Meanwhile, okay, so there's... that's actually something I didn't know, so... having a science lab and a VR lab, I guess is going to be useful for getting your gastronomy students up quite a bit. They're learning molecular gastronomy. Okay, well, that's something to know for the next level. It doesn't hurt to have your main room and then VR and science as well.
Janitor needed to
So I didn't know that.
toilets. Lovely.
So I'm actually going to put a VR lab all the way over here. So they have to be at least 5 by 4, and we have the door here. Oh, it's raining frogs. So let's make it 5 by 5 for now. And let's put the door here. Let's put you... okay, so it didn't hurt to unlock those. I think I'm actually going to go back and save the template that I have for the VR room. And that way I at least have something good to work with. So we have that, we have a chair. Let's put the chair over here. And let's put 2 VR sets in. And the garbage bin. And there we go. And is there a VR poster? Not really. So let's just throw in an Atom poster, because why not? Atom. And science is good. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so it's good for it's for gastronomy and funny business. I never knew that. And all the time that I've put into this game already, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't even know something that basic. As you can see, the frogs that were raining down are just lying on the ground with the stars going above their heads. So that's a cool little feature for this game. I like the goofiness of it. Things that I would just kind of think of when writing and then not really put in because it's not all that necessary to the story, but For a game like this, you can put all that stuff in. Okay. So we don't really care that much about that stuff. Okay, so another good one is definitely to unlock the better drink in the food machine. Oh, I should have. I guess I wasn't paying all that much attention here because they have a whole bunch of requests. So we're gonna put a clown thing or a clown trunk there, one here, and can we fit one in here? Yes. There we go. Let's put one in the other dorm. And let's put that pretty close to the door. Okay, so we have the 3 clown trunks. We don't really have enough time for any more of these yet. Herb garden, those are good to have because they add quite a bit of attractiveness to your area. So let's put in 5 herb gardens, put 1 by the bathroom, put 1 by the window here, 2 by the windows, and 2 over here. And then let's put some stuff in here just to keep this place looking a little bit more appealing to people. Okay, so we have all the herb gardens in. Clown dresser, we can't afford that. I think we are, yeah, we're too close to the end of the year to really do much. Actually, I wonder if we can get some parties in just to get them out of the way. So, SU party, can we add that? Schedule events. Yep, we can schedule one for July. And veggie kiosk, we still can't afford. Clear that out. Yeah, one of the main things for this game is just really to keep all these things off your inbox. And okay, so we got 2 parties out of the way. DJ sous chef, can we get the 3rd one in? Nope, not enough time, so I should have been paying more attention. Okay, clown dresser, funny business open day. Clear that off. I don't think we have enough time for that. Okay, yes we do. Okay, so we got a few things off the list there. And alright, so we are just going to quickly finish out this year. So our campus is level 17. We have our students doing pretty good. Oh, jeez. Guys are failing out. Alright, so we have a few first years not doing too well. So, jeez. Alright, well, this is not a good gameplay video for me. So that'll be 6 failures in 1 year, or one video. And there's not much I can really do about it, because maybe if I pick them up and force them into the... Yeah, you can actually pick them up and force them into the private tutor, but it looks like there's not enough time to really do anything about it. So that's going to be 6 failures.
End of year is approaching. It's too
That's
late
just
to
terrible.
start trying.
But what can you do? So my next video, just going to make sure that I'm paying a bit more attention, because I went from having absolutely no dropouts and no failures to just 6 in 1 gameplay. Okay. At least our building is doing pretty good.
The academic year is now over.
Alright, so the academic year is finished. We're going to quickly check the results. And my next video, I'm definitely going to do a lot better. Oh, okay, only 1 failed out. I guess they did a little bit better than I hoped. So 3 failures, but oh well. So 54 graduated, 58 continuing. Total student relationships, 57. So we got, that's pretty good. A lot of clubs going. And yep, so that's basically where we
The
stand.
summer is a good time to relax and prepare for
Alright,
next
so we can
year.
get up to level 5 gastronomy, which is what we need for the next cook-off, so we're pretty much gonna hit it for right off the beginning. And
The
you know
end
what?
of year results have been released.
I think I'm just gonna go and get the 3rd star in this video, and then my next video will just be starting the next area. So all these guys are graduating, good for them. Some hits, yep, a lot of A's. But yeah, that's pretty good. So, when we start, we have plenty of students that are easily going to be able to win the cook-off. Let's see, grades. Yep, 90s, level 16, level 8. So yeah, the cook-off's going to be really easy to hit, and we're going to have over 100 students on campus, most likely. We are getting 35 in and 23, so yeah, we're definitely going to hit that 100 mark. Alright, so we're going to start the year, and there we go. And we are going to go for the celebrity cook-off. How many students at level 11 do we have? Let's quickly check that before we start. So, yep. We definitely are going to have no problem winning this cook-off. Look at all the year 3 students at level 11 plus. So, there we go. We got 2 stars in this video. And a little bit of disappointment as far as me not paying attention, but you definitely have to make sure you're doing that when you're playing a game like this. And 2 requests for the Crescent Bench and the kiosk. But not much I can do about that. The loans are all paid off. And here we go. Set up an event, celebrity cook-off, schedule, book the event for early September. And here we go. Once that's done, we are going to have this entire 3-star thing all done. So we went through year 3, 4, and started 5. But we finally got it. We finally got 3 stars for this level. And I think the next one is robotics, but yeah, it's kind of nice to know that the VR lab and the science lab actually have use. So I think I'm going to start incorporating that into the next level a little bit more. Even if it's just one room.
In bathroom.
Yeah, there's not much we really have to do except wait for the celebrity cook-off, which is going to happen in here. So it is going as fast as possible.
The timetable has now
Open
been
day
published.
reports.
Schedule your lives accordingly.
So the celebrity cook-off is about to start. And the room's going red. We got all of our best students going forward. Little Gordon Ramsays. Ooh, that's not good. I think they're still going to win, but I didn't know they could get an X.
Education is non-refundable.
Alright, so we got 2 checks and 1 X. So, hey, we still got the 3 stars. 200 Kudosh, 30,000, and a Helium Baboon. New event unlocked. Alright, so that is it for Piazza Lanatra. And you did it. You won the greatest cooking acolyte 2-Point County has to offer. Oh, those go so quick. It also is because I read slowly. Well, read slowly out loud. Alright, so we got that. 5,000. So we probably would have got more if we didn't get that first X. But it's all done. And So they have events. Okay, so that's it for this level. I think I'm done for the night, and what I'll do is just kind of clean this up a little bit and show you my finished level, and then work on starting the next one, which, let's actually see what it's called. So we go to the, no, not there. So exit to map, save and quits. So the next level we're going to do is, let's see, Mitten University. So I think this is the one where you're working on the knights, but we shall see. Anyway, have a good night all, and see you next time.